Put a little bit of the rub, nigga, I gotta be safe.
Let's get to sports talk.
In power rankings, the Lakers are sitting in the top spot, followed by the Boston Celtics, Houston Rockets, Milwaukee Bucks, and the Clippers rounding out the top 5. Max, we're going to get into, is LeBron the best player in the NBA right now? But if first you want to respond to Stephen A. about the Rockets being able to hang with the Lakers.
Yeah, I agree. Look, this is the whole way the Rockets are built is only threes and free throws, really, right? Like everything in the paint.
Except for Russell Westbrook.
Well, right, because
D'Antoni gave him the license.
Sure, because it's Westbrook, but the point is they play so efficiently that even if you're right, you have to pull that back a little, move the ball a little bit more, and hit mid-ranges when they give them to you just at a high enough percentage, all that stuff. In order to win, you may be right. But that system is based on the fact that if you get cold, you may lose any one game, but you're taking so many bites at the apple that you're likely to win most of the games, right? That philosophy may apply to championships too. A lot of seasons it won't work, but if you keep running it out there and running those odds, eventually you're going to hit one of those seasons. And so maybe it's this one. I agree they have a puncher's chance as they normally do. The Lakers, is LeBron James the best player in basketball? He is playing the best basketball right now. That does not make him the best player. He lost his crown to Kawhi when he was hurt, didn't make the playoffs. Remember, James Harden's the best regular.
How he not the best player? I have nothing against Kawhi, but Kawhi is not better than LeBron James. That's what happened. That's what commentators do. When a player get hurt, they try to go away from them. And then when that other player is not playing well, they want to jump back on his bandwagon. How? He's proven it this year. He just got hurt last year. Don't forget, he averaged a triple-double this season. Got the Lakers to 11-2, right along with Anthony Davis on his side. So how he's not the best player?
Season player usually. Then LeBron reminds us in the playoffs, no, it's me. But without him there, at his age, Kawhi stepped in and won it all. LeBron's going to have to take that crown from Kawhi in the playoffs.
Well, here's why I think your position is utterly ridiculous in that regard. Because you brought up injury. The fact of the matter is that we didn't look at LeBron and see, oh, he can't play no more. He's no longer that dude. What we saw is a guy that went down with the groin injury in 17 straight games, and then a couple of more thereafter before ultimately sitting down for the season, played a grand total of 55 games, the lowest of his career because the Lakers were out of the playoff picture. That's what we saw. We didn't see a guy in his 16th year and go like this, it's over for him. We didn't see that. And so my point is, if we didn't see that from him, just because Kawhi ascended while LeBron was gone, first to injury, and then because his team didn't make the playoffs, doesn't mean that LeBron lost the crown as an individual player. What we wanted to see was, coming into the season, like I said, I had LeBron as the league MVP. I had the Lakers winning it all. I think I'm on course with the MVP thing. Right now, LeBron James is the MVP of the NBA. Yep. Right now. Yep. And what I'm saying is, when you look at him and what he's bringing to the table, 27, 8, and 8. Damn, that sounds pretty familiar. That's pretty much what he's always. Let me put it like this. Even though the shooting percentage up to 51%, 34% shooting from three-point range.
No, but he's conducting the whole team. When he's on the bench, they fall apart.
But the reason why well, again, you just made my point. Yeah. Not just because they fall apart, but also because what have you religious?
That's what they always do. A player get hurt. Oh, he ain't this no more. They saying, oh, he lost his touch, or he decreased it. He averaging 27, 8, and 8. But this is an update. He's averaging a triple-double this year. And they think he fall off a cliff. He ain't gonna get better. He had rest and everything. Y'all can't forget, Kawhi ain't just carried the Raptors. He had Spicy P on his team. He had Baca, Marc Gasol, Brandon Fleet, Kyle Lowry. He had a loaded team. It wasn't just him doing it by himself. That's what everybody be saying, oh, he the best player now. I'm tired of saying this, but when he was with the Spurs, nobody was talking like this. Before the injuries, nobody was saying this. Until he see, y'all saying that because he helped Toronto get their first banner. LeBron, year 17 right now, is dominating the NBA. Lakers are 11-2 this year.
He said is LeBron James' greatest asset.
Passing.
The fact that he runs the show.
Yeah.
You've always said that.
But let's put it like this. Let's put it like this.
That's what he's doing.
And you tell me if you agree with this one, okay? We're usually looking for disagreement, but here I'll see if I get consensus. You're saying LeBron had the crown. You're not going to lose that to injury. Kawhi got a little interim championship in LeBron's absence. I'm saying LeBron had the crown. Injury, when you can't show when it matters most over almost a 2-year period that you're the best and Kawhi's now in his prime, no, Kawhi took that crown. You're saying you don't believe Kawhi's champ till you see him take it from LeBron. I'm saying I don't believe of the NBA. I don't believe LeBron is champ, meaning #1, till I see him beat Kawhi.
Yeah, but
if they play each other in the Western Conference Finals, we get our answer.
I get it, but what I'm saying to you is so ridiculous about your statement right now is that I'm taking your history of how you praise LeBron in collaboration with LeBron's history of going to 8 straight NBA Finals, and you're trying to tell me the 1 year that he gets injured and he's not in the playoffs because of it. Because of that 1 year, automatically.
The difference between him and Kawhi had a loaded team. Before LeBron went to LA, the Cleveland team he had, that he took to the finals against the Warriors, that team wasn't loaded. He carried that team. Now that's the best player right there. He carried that team to the finals and put up 51 points in the finals. He ain't had no help. He carried that team.
No. Kawhi is crowned.
No.
I'm talking about in terms of him as an individual player.
Stay right there.
That's not right.
Stay right there. I'd understand that if Kawhi was okay in the playoffs and his team won. Kawhi had an historical playoff run. From beginning to end, one of the best we've ever seen. It was almost Jordan-esque. He had series early on that were like, oh my God, each and every game. He single-handedly beat the Sixers in Game 7.
We saw LeBron have comparable numbers when losing in the finals.
Right, but not recently. You're right. And at that point, I said, I don't care if KD won. LeBron's the best in the business. Look what he just did. But the kind of playoff series Kawhi just had, winning the chip and the way he did it, LeBron's going to have to prove it.
So you think
You've also said LeBron is better at making others better. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.